I think it's very important to be tested. You know your direction, and you can be able to realize what are the mistakes that you did in the past.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's good to know to get tested. Regularly.
Do you guys remember that lady who came to our school? I thought it was quite touching because she she was actually brave to confess that she's HIV positive, because she said to us at the age of 16, and that's our age now, and she said that she's HIV positive, and she got AIDS by her first partner, which I found was,
Very shocking.
yeah. And she's 24 now, and she passed away about a month ago or something. And I thought to myself, I mean, at that time she probably didn't use a condom and stuff. But some people say using a condom is important, but some people, which the way I see it is like it's your choice of using a condom or not. And plus, like being tested like we were, and I had a conversation with my friends the other day when we were tested, and it wasn't a joke, but I mean it was just like asking.
A conversation.
Yeah, we had a conversation because our class is quite close, man. And then I asked him a question would they accept me if I found out that I was HIV positive? And they said, yeah, if they found out that I was HIV positive, they would have still accepted me for who I am, because there is ways in which you can live with it. It doesn't mean that your life is ending. Yeah. So we were talking about that, and I felt loved at ever, because if I had to find out my friend was HIV positive, I wouldn't say I won't be different towards him or her, but I have to first I have to adapt to that. So yeah, and what will you do if you must find out that you are HIV positive?
I wouldn't let it put me down, but at the starting, when I find out first,
Yeah.
I would be very disappointed to myself, because
Yeah, me too.
I can't blame other people for what happened to me, because
You were also irresponsible.
yeah, I was irresponsible in the first place, and some people say no one in South Africa can say that they don't know about the HIV virus,
Exactly.
because condoms is everywhere. Use a condom.
Yeah.
Yeah, even like in shebeens or in taverns, they do have this box of condoms there. I mean,
It's free.
it's for free. You don't have to buy a condom. I mean, just have to take it and take
Well-
responsibility.
Well, people are speaking about using condoms and stuff like that, but to be honest, I'm Muslim. Yeah, you all know that. But in my religion, you're not allowed to use a condom before marriage. You have to abstain until marriage, because it's against our religion. So, people say, what would I have done when I found my partner was HIV positive? Well, then I'm forced to actually use a condom after marriage. But before marriage, I mean, you can, if I abstain from it, who said, I have a big way that I'll say that I won't be HIV positive when I get married. So I would rather abstain now and follow my laws and my religion, and then don't use a condom now until maybe if I'm forced to when I'm married. You see?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But do you think religions influence the spread of HIV and AIDS? If let's say you and your boyfriend are both
Sexually
Muslims
active, okay.
and sexually active, but the things that the catch is that you guys don't want, your boyfriend doesn't want to use a condom because it's not allowed in your religion.
Yeah.
Would you would he first would you tell him to first marry you first?
Well, honestly, if my boyfriend told me that he wants to have sex, firstly, I would tell him that it's against my sex at this age, because I'm still a teenager, and my religion states there that having sex before marriage is not on. So if we do come to that and he forces me to, I would rather abstain, because I think my religion has a big way of showing that we're not supposed to be having sex before marriage.
Yeah.
So what I think our religion is also plays a big role is because we're gonna abstain, and before we decide to have sexual intercourse when we're married, we're first going to be tested. So then no one could get HIV like that. So if we abstain now, then we can get tested. So it's a whole cycle. We abstain now when I'm young, have a boyfriend, it's fine, no sexual intercourse, get married and get tested. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.